there we go, just in time. Now I'm sitting on the ground because I'm cold, and there's sun on the floor while I'm drinking my favorite shake here. For those that don't know, I do a protein powder and a collagen. In my morning, I keep mine actually really simple. It's just banana, blueberries. What else is in here? Protein powder, collagen, and almond milk and chia seeds. Anyway, that's not the point to this conversation. I started off a little Instagram thing this morning, and it got me thinking. I think, I was trying to think of like the struggles that mums have, and obviously the morning, probably more so when you've got like young children. Like for those that know, I had 2 kids in 2 years, and for those that probably know me more on a personal level, my kids didn't sleep through the night till they were like 5 years old. So anyone, I don't judge mums, or hopefully you don't judge me, and even if so, I wouldn't care, because I know that I'm doing the best job possible. Yeah, I was just thinking about mornings, and morning for mum really has to be one of the most important times to take action with health and fitness. And probably the biggest secret of mine, and it probably maybe some single mums can resonate, but I became a single mum when my kids had just turned 2 and 3. And obviously having a partner in the house when you've got, I was breastfeeding Eden. I breastfed Eden until she was just about 3. In fact, I never ever felt good in the morning. And when I had my ex there, father of the girls, and we get along great now, and we always have. Like obviously it was our choice to move on, but one thing I noticed that when we split up was, and I had the kids, Paul, he actually had to move back to the UK for 9 months, so it was just me. And, there were nights that I had both of them in my bed, and I was breastfeeding, and, I had to deal with a lot. I was also working full time, and probably the most important thing I learned in the morning was just to not complain and get on with my morning. I actually had no one to complain to, because there was no one in the house. There wasn't a partner. Hey, lovely. And I just had to actually learn to create a solid routine and change my mindset by choice, even though potentially I could have been up anywhere between 3 to 5 times a night in the early days, especially because I was, breastfeeding. And I also had a massive amount, hey Joyce, I also had a massive amount of guilt for being a single mum. I always used to worry about what people were thinking of me with a 2 and a 3-year-old, and I then found comfort in accepting that my kids had to be in my bed, because it was just like, I'm just going to do everything possible to make sure that my kids have, got me close. But that was also detrimental to my sleep. It's funny all the things that go on when, you do become a single parent. But, back then I definitely was up a million times a night, and I can't say that I have got the solution for that, but I have got the solution to changing your emotional state in the morning as a busy mum so that you can get results. And one of the things I learned was in the morning was just to get on with the morning. There wasn't any point complaining about it, because every time I verbalized how, I haven't slept, or, I'm not feeling good, it would only reiterate that into my body. So I then created a solid routine. It was like, okay, no matter what, I get up, all of us have a healthy breakfast, I do my 6 or 12 minute workout, because that changes my emotional state, and I make sure that that part of my day was a solid day. And that was my secret as a single busy mum of 2 very young kids to get on with my day. Because those first thoughts that you have in the morning, the way that you wake up in the morning, the things that you express out your mouth will really only carry on to the rest of the day. So what you can control, like I always say to my mums, like, you know, when mums tell me that they haven't got time or whatever, you've always got time to make a healthy breakfast. Like if anyone tells me that they haven't got time, well, I'm sorry, I do not believe you. And I do not believe you because I've been dealing with so many mums now for, 10 years, okay? And we've had thousands through the program. Joyce, all these other mums on here will tell you, you all have time. And even, hey Melissa, even as, and like a smoothie takes like 30 seconds to make, but your emotional state and your mindset and your routine in the morning will create the rest of your day as a success. Now, if you haven't slept well, and if you're not feeling good, what I suggest is that you flip your mindset and you say, okay, I know I feel this way, all right, but maybe not go and verbalize it all around, but say, what can I do to change this? And if anyone has been to Tony Robbins, he teaches you how to change your emotional state. Exercising is one way to change your emotional state. Getting up, choosing healthy options, like going to water, all right, first versus coffee to survive your day. Water's going to hydrate you. If you want to, I always say, all I want for my mums is so that they live till they're 100, look like they're 70, and are happy and healthy. And that starts with taking ownership for you. And as a single mum with a 2 and a 3-year-old, I had no one else to complain to. I had no one else to help me, So I had to take ownership of it. I just couldn't live in the SHIT that I live. I had to make the choice. And some of the simplest things during that time was starting off my morning. And Joyce has just said less phone in the morning and getting 10 minutes up earlier. Perfect. The most simplest process if you're a busy mum, 10 minutes early. It doesn't have to be half an hour because you know how much a busy mum can fit in 10 minutes, all right? And there's a lot of work from Esther Hicks, who I listens to, for the first 30 seconds, get into, 30 seconds of feeling and thinking happy thoughts, all right? Like when I was really struggling back when the kids were really young, I remember it was when I was in the shower and I used to just say to myself, today's going to be a great day, and no matter what, and everything works out for me. And I used to just say that in the shower because I knew that I'd have to either wake up and change my emotional state, jump in the shower and choose to feel good because it was hectic. Like, everyone knows that, hopefully it's not just me, but my kids can take me to 0 to 10 in like 2 seconds. And then when you've got a 2 and a 3-year-old and you're trying to get them ready in the morning and, you're by yourself, it goes crazy. Hey, Nolene. But yeah, the secret is many secrets. The real secret is consistency, but choosing the way that you use your mindset in the morning to set yourself up for the rest of the day. And everything in life is habitual. Complaining and living in a negative life is habitual, all right? We've all got friends who will always meet up and the first thing they'll start talking about is how bad their life is when really it's not. And we've all got those friends, and that is an addiction. It's an addiction to emotional, what's the word? Not emotional intelligence, but it's an emotional addiction. Complaining is an emotional addiction, right? So if you're starting your morning off within that mindset, realize that it's time to change, all right? And as a busy mum, it is easy to do that, especially if you haven't slept well, if you've got the madness in the house going on. That is your reality, but it's also reality to change that, and your key will be starting off that morning with success because that will ride out through the day, all right? And the reality of being a busy mum is real, but it's all a choice, and I choose, and hopefully all my busy mums choose, to be healthy busy mums, not busy mums, healthy busy mums. Who are you? I identify myself as a healthy busy mum, and if I've had a really stressful day, I choose the word stress into productive. I've had a productive day versus a stressful day, okay? practice, practice, practice. Just because I'm saying this doesn't mean that you're going to do it, because most people don't action it. All right. And if you can't action it, then get accountability through friends, through a gym. I don't care if you do it on my program or not. I generally just want you to feel good. All mums deserve to feel good. But find what's going to help you keep accountable, because this life is short. Okay, this life could, and I'm not scaring you, but like, choose to be healthy, choose to be confident, choose to live a life. I have a balance. I love going out, I love my burgers, I love everything, but I choose always to be a healthy, busy mum, and that helps me look for ways within the day. I feel like I'm doing like a clown thing here, to prioritize that. And you can do that as well. Anyone can do it. I've seen more mums over the last 10 years change their lives completely, all by choice, because they decided. And you have to decide in each and every moment to do that, because no one else is going to do the work except for you. Shock horror. Can't get your husband to do it. You can't get your kids to do it. It's all about the systems and habits that you create. And starting off that morning with success, as Joyce said, 10 minutes early. Everyone can get up 10 minutes early. You know, like, if you can't get up 10 minutes early, we shouldn't be talking, okay? But, you know, I will bring the reality to the situation, and this is all about self-love. You're honoring yourself as a mother. You're honoring yourself. You know, when I hear, oh, you know, I feel like, you know, I have this mum guilt. Come on. If you're not healthy, do you think your kids are going to be healthy? If you're not happy, do you think your kids are not going to be happy? So when you prioritize you, you're prioritizing everyone else. So I'm sorry, I just, you know, like, bring yourself back in. Healthy mummy, healthy life. Happy mummy, happy life. Happy mummy, happy husband. Happy mummy, happy kids. It all flows. Keep doing all these motions today. Anyway, thanks for joining in. Hopefully you got something from this. Take what you want from anything that I say, and you'll probably have to hear it a million times more, but that's okay. In life, we have to hear things a million times over to actually take action. This looks an absolute mess in the background. Eden decided to bring this downstairs, and this is the funny thing. She's only 6. She says, I've now got my my school desk at home. I don't have to go to school anymore, mummy. And I just stared at her. And this is after she cut her fringe as well. So I'm just thinking, no, I'm not having you at home. I'm sorry. Anyway, have a great day, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.